Hi, my name is May Palakpak, creator of Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years. Welcome to my homeschool podcast. In this podcast, my husband Jay and I will be talking about our lifestyle and our journey as a homeschooling family here in the Philippines. We will be talking about what we do and what we do not do, and how we raise and educate our 3 children who happen to be creatives and artists. We will be talking about our wins, our losses, and our mistakes, and we will also be talking to other seasoned homeschooling families to give you a better picture, so other homeschooling families can figure out and customize their homeschool journeys based on all of our experiences. Catch us weekly on Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years Homeschool Podcast. In this episode, I have interviewed Michelle Padrelanan, a veteran homeschooling mom who has homeschooled her children for many decades. 2 of her children graduated from college with Latin honors and are now accomplished professionals. Hi everyone, my name is May of Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years. Today I have Michelle Padrelanan to talk about her experiences. She's been in homeschooling for so many years. She has graduated 2 girls.
Two
Yeah,
girls.
already with Latin honors, but I want to pick her brain. I want to know what's on that mind to have graduated 2 women, 2 fabulous women with not just with Latin honors, but with real life achievements. So Michelle, hello. Welcome to
Hello.
our video. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your homeschool setup?
Okay. Hello, May, and hello to all the viewers here today. So my name is Michelle Padrelanan, and I've been homeschooling my children since 2002. So medyo matagal na. Actually, I was thinking 20 years, but I realized 21 years na pala
Wow,
siya.
tagal.
Oo, matagal na. I started homeschooling na our eldest at that time. She was 7 years old, so grade 1. And then, of course, nagsunod-sunod na. Only the eldest was able to go to school for the first 2 years. Yung preparatory niya. And then all the rest, the 3, homeschooled sila since birth. So ano yung setup namin? I didn't really, well, I had this room which I arranged. It's an extra bedroom that we had at that time, and I put there our tables and books. Okay, so I put there our tables and our books, but usually you would not really find us studying in there kasi when you're homeschooling, you get to be very creative and resourceful. So wherever we find ourselves in the house, and that's usually on the bed. I don't know kung kayo ganun. And we would have we had, bago pa nauso yung mga bed tables, we had yung parang mga planks lang siya of wood.
Okay.
Oo, para kasi makapagsulat yung mga bata. Or sometimes we would be on the dining table. But most of the time, because we like to read together, so I would read aloud to the kids, it's always on the bed. Ayun, yun ang naging setup namin.
So you read a lot to them?
Yeah.
Parang read aloud.
Kids.
Yeah.
Every day.
Okay. Did you do Charlotte Mason? Is it like class Charlotte Mason or classical?
Eventually, naging eclectic na lang ako eh. Nag-start kami actually, May, para siyang school out of a box. So it's like school at home talaga. Kasi when we started, nung grade 1, si Bethany, she was enrolled at TMA Homeschool, where we were using the Alpha Omega Life Packs. So, di ba, puro modules yun. Yun yung inimpisahan namin, puro modules. For about, kasi after the Alpha Omega Life Packs, it's the School of Tomorrow Places. The same, puro modules pa rin. So, hindi ko masyado na-exercise yung aking creativity doon kasi ang hinahanap ko, yung may guide ako, kaya kong gawin. Diba? Nag-umpisa pa lang ako noon eh. So, okay sa akin.
I understand.
Hindi pa naman ako na, I will research. Although I read a lot about homeschooling. And also at that time, that was what was available here in the Philippines. So, yun ang ginagamit namin. Puro modules kami. So, that's like just bringing school at home. We just read the modules, fill it up, and then you take the exam after you finish your modules.
Yes.
So, we started with that, and then, alam mo na ano yung si Naomi, she's okay with it also, with the modules. But then si Bethany, after mga 4 years, she started complaining about it. Sabi niya sa akin, especially the math. Well, actually, Naomi was also complaining about it kasi they were bored. They got bored with it kasi basa-basa lang di ba? And then, yung isang in particular, my eldest, she complained na, Mommy, this is so boring, I'm not really doing anything about it because I'm just reading it and answering the quizzes at the end. Feeling niya nabobobo siya. That way, oo. Tapos the other one is yung, di ba, yung style ng math, puro worksheets. So sometimes in a page, there's 40, sometimes even 50 problems that she has to answer. She was so tired doing it. Sabi niya sa akin, Mommy, why do I have to keep doing this? I already know this. Ganyan.
Tsaka repetitive nga.
Repetitive siya, oo. Kaya ako, dahil sinusunod ko yung rules ng school, sabi ko, but we have to keep doing that. O, di sumunod, obedient siya. So, sumunod naman siya. Sinusunod naman yun. But eventually, one day when I gave her the module, nagulat na lang ako. She crumpled it. Imagine, di ba the module makapal yun? Oo. Like, it was 30 to 40 pages. She looked at it, sabi niya, this again, picked it up, and crumpled it, and threw it. Sabi ko, oh no, paano ba ito? Talagang, and it was, like, she was very angry about it.
Kasi ayaw na niya.
Oo, eventually, I got to ask other parents who were using the same modules. Sabi nila, ganun din daw yung experience ng anak nila na nagagalit sila at the repetitive nature of the whole thing. So, after that, balik na naman ako kasi mahilig ako magbasa. So, at saka mag-research online. After that, hanap na naman ako. Sabi ko, paano ba to? Ayaw na to gawin ng mga anak ko. I have to find something else. So, nagbabasa ako ng mga blogs, nagbabasa ako ng mga reviews. And doon na-discover ko, wow, ang dami-dami palang doon ko lang nalaman na ang dami palang materials that are designed by homeschoolers. For homeschoolers, na-excite ako. Sabi ko, ay, ang dami pala nito. Hindi pa yon. Doon ko lang rin natutunan na marami palang methods nga of homeschooling. Doon na nakilala ko na. Doon ko na nakilala sila Charlotte Mason. Yung classical, later on ko pa yun nalaman eh. But mostly, it's Charlotte Mason at saka Raymond and Dorothy Moore. And Ruth Bichik.
Yes, Ruth Bichik.
Tapos,
siya sa 3R?
Yes, 3Rs by Ruth Bichik. So, binili ko yung mga libro nila. Naalala ko, maghahanap lang ako sa eBay para mura lang. Tapos, ipapaship ko sa relatives ko sa US. Magpapadala sila ng balikbayan box kasama na yung mga libro. So, doon ko na intindihan na, ang dami palang other creative ways para matuto yung mga anak natin.
So, you had to wait a little.
Yeah, of
for
course.
the books to come. How long did it usually take for the books to arrive?
Pinapasabay ko lang sa balikbayan boxes. So it depends on when my relatives will send. Sometimes isend naman nila yung box nila nagkataon or sometimes it will take a few months. But while I was waiting naman, marami na akong binabasa online.
Iba kasi dati, hindi masyadong active ang homeschooling communities online. Meron lang forums. So if you're not, di ba, kung hindi ka masyadong ma-research, hindi mo malalaman na meron palang mga, ano nga ba yun? Kasi I got invited to one of those
Yung
parang
Yahoo groups. Yahoo groups,
pero wala pa yung Facebook wala pa yung Homeschoolers of the Philippines, ganyan.
Wala at all. Wala. So we really felt
wala
isolated. May, I wanted to talk about, you asked me earlier about reading aloud sa mga kids ko, diba? Because ako mismo, I really love reading. I'm a voracious reader. So dream ko yun para sa kanila na sila rin, they will also learn to love reading books. Kasi I find, syempre pag nagbabasa ka, saan-saan ka nakakapunta di ba? And your imagination is just so...
Yes.
Di ba?
I agree.
Di ba? Ang sarap magbasa. So sabi ko, gusto ko rin ganun yung experience ng mga anak ko. So masipag ako pumunta sa mga, ano ba yun? Book sale.
Book
Sa
sale,
book sale
yes.
Maghahanap lang ako ng mga iba-ibang libro doon. Tapos, ngayon, babasahan ko yung mga anak ko. Every night, binabasahan ko sila ng libro. And hanggang ngayon, it's a time that they treasured. Yung mga libro nila na binabasa namin, kasi may mga iba talaga, di ba, paulit-ulit, gusto nila yan.
Yes.
Ayaw nila yung ipa-dispose sa akin.
Parang
memories.
Parang si Lori Batong. Are you familiar with her?
Yeah.
Si Lori. She's one of, siya rin kasi Sunlight sila and they had so many of these books. Kasi during that time, di ba, parang we borrow books. Sometimes, inaano na natin, older na yung kids. So, I was teasing her na, akin na lang yung books. And she said, hindi mo let go ng mga anak ko. Kasi nga, may sentimental value talaga because of the time nga they spent with the children, reading them, plus the memories that they created while reading them. Kasi, di ba, creative pa yung family nila. So, they would come up with different creative activities out of the books that they read. So, okay. I learned so much from the homeschoolers who went ahead of us and who have graduated. Kasi dati, I would just watch them before Pablo started homeschooling. I would just watch everyone's. Yung time na yun, I think, hindi ko alam na nag-homeschool ka. Nalaman ko na lang when you invited me yata to this group.
Really?
Oo. Yeah. Okay, my next question is, were you with a provider after School of Tomorrow, or did you go independent, or have you decided that you will stick with a DepEd provider?
Actually, we started talaga with provider. So, naka-experience kami ng iba-ibang provider. First na it was TMI Homeschool. Pero dun kasi homeschool naka 1 year lang kami. Kasi yun na nga, pina-follow yung paces, diba?
Yes.
So, since we were following paces, and I was also following the DepEd schedule,
Yes.
I felt na parang masyado kong pina-pressure yung anak ko to keep up with it. And,
I understand.
sa orientation, sabi nila, the kids learn at their own pace. But I came to discover later na this is not learning at her pace kasi I'm just pressuring her. You do this, you do that. So, then we transferred to School of Tomorrow na medyo yung School of Tomorrow okay naman siya.
Maluwag naman, yes.
Oo, maluwag sila. So, okay naman this is School of Tomorrow. But then later on, we transferred because I was looking for a homeschool group where my children can join.
Yeah.
And that's when I discovered the group of Ane Palaruan, they're abroad now. She had the Creative Kids Moms and Dads group. Every Saturday we would go there and meet up. Now the KKMB, they are affiliated with Kids World Integrated School. So
I remember that.
Yes, so doon ka in-enroll.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, doon ka in-enroll yung mga bata sa Kids World Integrated School.
Doon tayo nagkita.
Doon ba tayo nagkita?
Yes.
Sa isang event, right?
Yes, it was the
Homeschool talent show.
Yes. And pati yung parang exhibit.
Oo, right,
One
right.
time. So,
Oo.
bagong-bago pa kami sa homeschooling noon.
Bago pa kayo nun?
Baby, kasi
Ah,
parang ano lang si Pablo noon eh. And I only had Lucas after him. Wala pa si Judah.
ayun. Oh,
Mm.
yun. Buti naalala mo.
Yes, I still have the photos from that event.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-mm.
So, after that, nag-stop yung KKMB namin kasi
Mm-mm.
umalis na sila eh. So, nawalan
Mm-mm.
kami ng, excuse me, yung support group.
Mm-mm.
Maghanap ako ng iba and I discovered Ate Irma Chua. Pero si Ate Irma,
Yes.
kilala ko na siya sa kanya akong
Mm-mm.
unang natuto ng homeschooling.
Okay.
Oo.
Oo.
So si Ate Irma, ni-refer niya ako sa Peniel.
Penyel,
Tapos,
yes.
we started also attending their group naman, yung kay
Mm-mm.
Ate Irma. Pero after Peniel kasi, that was while we were in Peniel, that was a time when I gave birth to our youngest and then the
Mm-mm.
baby died, remember?
Oh, yes,
Yun
I
na yung
remember that.
youngest namin. So,
Oo.
pagkatapos nun, naalala ko, in-encourage pa nga ako ni teacher Al, sabi niya, buti na lang rin, Michelle, na this happened now. Kasi kung kunwari papasok, kasi papasok na nun si Beth dapat sa college. Sabi niya, kung
Okay.
pumasok na si Beth sa college, ang hirap nito kasi nagde-grieve pa kayo.
Yes, that's
Pero
right.
after that, yun na
Mm-mm.
yung ano namin, nag-start na kami maging independent. Sabi
Mm.
ko, kaya ko na to.
Oo, oo, di ba?
Oo.
Oo.
Sabi
Mm-mm.
ko, kaya ko na to. So, independent na kami after that.
Did you do ALS right away or ito yung malapit na lang silang mag-transition to traditional school?
Well, I only discovered ALS kasi nga, because naging independent kami and si
Mm-mm.
Bethany, papasok na siya sa college.
Okay.
Nahirapan ako kasi noon, I was trying na ipa-take ng PEPT si Beth.
Mm.
And then, nagpunta ako sa Quezon City na DepEd 2
Mm.
times. And then, one last time sa Pasig na DepEd.
Mm.
Alam mo doon, May, pagpunta ko kasi nga hindi pa nila alam ang
Mm.
homeschooling.
Mm.
Nadidismaya ako sa questions nila and the way that they were questioning me. Kasi
Mm.
ini-explain ko nga,
Mm.
hindi po naka-enroll yung anak ko, gusto ko po siyang ipag-take ng PEPT. Yun na yung
Mm.
kausap ko kung sino man yun. Bakit po hindi niyo in-enroll yung bata?
Mm.
Ako po kasi nagturo sa bahay, sabi ko.
Mm.
Licensed teacher ba kayo? Ginaganon ako. Unang tanong, bakit po kayo nagturo? May school kayo? Hindi, wala akong school. Ako lang nagturo. Bakit po licensed teacher kayo? May paano pa
Oo,
yung
oo.
tono. Nahirapan talaga ako
Oo.
sa kanila. Tapos pinapunta nila ako kung saan-saan until I ended up sa Pasig, which is dapat doon
Mm.
naman yung PEPT, di ba?
Mm.
Pero doon, I still had the same experience with them. So parang nag-give up na lang ako. Sabi ko, maghanap ako ng ibang paraan.
Oo,
And then, it just so happens the wife of our pastor in church, she's a teacher at the public school near the church. Siya yung nagkwento sa akin tungkol sa ALS. Sabi niya sa akin, Michelle, huwag mo nang ipa-PEPT. Kasi ang hirap ng taon-taon itetest niya eh.
That time, ganun pa.
PEPT ganun, di ba? Taon-taon itetest niya. From the last time na may
yes,
From the
oo.
last time may report card, tas every level itetest niya.
That's
Sabi
right,
niya.
oo.
Oo, sabi niya sa akin, pagka pinapasok mo sa ALS, Alternative Learning System, ano, isang test lang. At makukuha niya na yung kanyang high school diploma. Siya yung nagturo sa akin. Tapos tanong ako ng tanong sa kanya, buti na lang nandyan siya. So, nalaman ko ngayon, punta lang pala ako sa public school sa near our place. Tapos, i-enroll ko na sa ALS si Bethany. Nagkataon pa nun, mag-e-exam na.
Okay.
Mag-e-exam na sa January. And that was about to start yung school year ng college. Ito, kinikwento ko to. So, For some reason, napapayag ko yung dean ng isang college na papasukin na si Bethany kahit wala pang high school diploma.
Oh, wow. Nag-entrance
Nadaan,
exam.
maliit na college na entrance exam lang. Hindi ko maalala. Wala.
Pero alam mo, I remember this part. I think we were talking during this time eh. Nag-usap yata tayo sa Mrs. Fields. And you shared, you shared this with me. Na,
Yes.
umattend sila ng ALS. You told us about that.
Si Bethany, pumapasok na siya ng first semester ng college. Hindi, second semester na by that time. Tapos in January, nag-take siya ng ALS exam. Passed. And so, since meron na siyang credentials for high school, tinanggap naman yun ng college. And then, released her transcript.
Yeah.
Si Naomi ALS, pero yung kay Naomi, since I already knew what to do, beginning of the school year pa lang, in-enroll ko na si Naomi sa ALS dun sa public school. Tapos yun na, pumapasok siya dun. Kasi hanggang sa nag-take siya ng exam.
Very encouraging. Super. Actually, yan yung dahilan yata kung bakit I sought you out again and ask about ALS. And you introduced me nga to Eliza.
Yes.
Ano din, nag-provider tour din kami.
I know.
So you had that challenge pala, no, with the PEPT. So aside from that, were there other challenges in your journey that you'd like to share? Give me a couple of issues that you had and what you did to overcome them.
Okay, one of the things, May, that I discovered is that ang dami-dami pala resources online. Yan.
Yes.
So there was a point in time when I really was just, ang tiyaga ko lang na maghanap ng resources. Downloadable. Buong libro. Downloadable. Tapos ipaprint ko, ibabind ko.
And you blog pa about them.
Yes,
the materials.
I did. Diba? Sinishare ko siya sa blog ko. Kasi parang, what a find. You know? Sabi ko, hindi ko kailangan gumastos ng malaki. Kaya lagi kong sinasabi yung dati na yung gastos sa homeschooling, depende sa'yo eh. Pwede ka naman mag-homeschool basta meron kang laptop, may internet ka, may printer ka. Solve! Kasi matuturuan mo na yung anak mo that way.
Yes.
So, kasi, okay, na-discover ko nga yung mga magagandang libro for homeschoolers, pero mahal sila. Mahal sila. So, paano ko ba to? I cannot afford them. Kaya hanap ako. So, ngayon, mas marami pa. Nakakatuwa.
Mas marami ngayon.
Mas marami pa ngayon. Diba? Isang buong curriculum is online and it's free.
Yes.
Wow. Free homeschooling and materials and all that. Mas masaya pa. So yun, that's one of the challenges I faced. Of course, I had to, what I did pa doon, kasi parang bang napagod si Bethany doing that. So, nababasa ko din, sinasabi ng mga ibang parents, pwede naman mag-rest, pwede naman mag-ganyan, hindi naman, kasi isa sa mga kinakatakot ko, and the one, one thing that kept me up at night, I could not sleep, was my fear na madedelay yung anak ko, di ba?
Common yan.
Common
yan. Kahit nga matagal na, di ba? I mean, kahit na sinasabi na, no, it's okay, pero namang problema pa.
Still.
Yes.
So, it really, but because of my experience na, pwede ko palang i-break. Kasi, so after that, galit na galit si Beth, I gave her a break. Okay, anak, kasi parang napagod din siya. Our schedule kasi of homeschooling was Tuesdays to Friday, we're studying. Saturdays is our homeschool support group. Sundays, church. And then Monday, yun yung day off namin. Lagi lang kaming ganun. So, parang dire-diretso na, napagod na siya doon. Sabi ko, kailangan na ng bago. So, hinayaan ko siya. Maglaro muna, that's how I solved that. And then, unti-unti, in-introduce ko ulit na, ito naman anak ang babasahin natin. This is what we will do. Ganyan. So, na-discover ko doon yung, ano na siya ngayon this book about reading and then yung, meron akong ginagamit na mental math. Alam mo nga, yung creator noon dati, It's just available online on his website to download, and he's giving it for free. Pero ngayon
Ano to?
binibenta na niya.
Binenta na, sayang.
Actually, it's for sale sa The Learning Basket ni San at Mariel.
Okay.
Nakita ko nila, ipinost nila sa IG. Yung mental math na yon, dun ko na-discover. Uy, ang galing. Sabi ko, kaya bagay na bagay kay Beth kasi gusto niya talaga. Yung napipicture niya in her mind. So, pinapractice namin yun.
Wow.
Oo, kaya ngayon, hanggang ngayon ganun siya. Mental math.
Kaya siya na-bore kasi her intellect was being challenged.
Yes, oo. Gusto niya ng ganun. Oo,
it was a need. Yes, it was one of her needs.
Yeah, oo. So, yun, those were one of my challenges. Another challenge, which is common, yung nagbubuntis ka at nanganganak ka, diba?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oo. So, dati, I used to find it strange when I hear some parents say, or a mother will say, I will stop homeschooling because I'm going to give birth. So, tanongin ko, but why will you stop? Magkaka-baby na ako eh. Parang yun yung So, I was thinking to myself, education yun eh. Bakit nag-stop ka? Pinumpisahan, bakit ayoko ng ganyan. So, every time na nagkakaroon ako ng nanganganak ako, I made pa rin the effort. I made the effort to keep on teaching the kids. Kahit na naka-bed rest ako.
May pictures?
Nagbe-breastfeed.
May pictures nito. Ma-share natin sa ating listeners.
Wala sayang. Kasi
sayang.
hindi ko naisip naman na i-document na i-picture.
Oo.
Sayang. For memories na lang ako ngayon. Tsaka kwento.
Oo nga. But they can see naman the output. They can see naman your children. Kakatuwa nga eh.
Pero the good thing about it, May, was that during those times, hindi ako masyadong nagko-concentrate on academics. Pagka every time na manganganak ako, hindi ko na sila kayang hindi sa kayang turuan talaga. At first, I tried. Talagang pinupush ko sarili ko until para na ako nasiraan ng ulo na parang, I can't do this. Pagka umiiyak na rin ako. Sabi ko, So, ginawa ako, nag-focus ako, teaching them life skills. Sila, mga assistant ko sa pag-alaga ng kanilang mga kapatid.
Nabasa ko nga rin when you had also, right? When you had events, you let them participate. Actually, that came to my mind last Saturday. Although the event was different, it came to my mind lang na sinabi mo yon. Because I realized, it's practical.
Yes.
So because it's already happening, it's real life, it's happening to you, it's a lifestyle. So it's just easy for them to jump in and learn the skills along with you. So yeah, that's really good.
Actually, during the pandemic, that's what I was trying to teach the parents. Pero parang feeling ko nun parang hindi nila masyado maintindihan, especially that, the pandemic was really so high.
Yes.
So stressful. And problema yung mga magulang, di ba, paano matututo yung mga bata. Tapos ang tinuturo ko nun, pagka may audience ako, was you involve them in the work that you're doing.
Kasi nga, ang idea nga natin ng education dito sa Pilipinas is the books, the subjects. Yeah. So, hindi nila pa ma-integrate yung...
Hindi nila maintindihan yun. Paano matututo yung bata? Pero para sa akin, ang dami nilang matututunan. Kung in-involve mo rin sila sa kung ano yung ginagawa mo eh.
Yes,
kasi bubuhay mo nga kasi yung buhay ninyo eh. So, if you teach them, itong mga kailangan. Tapos the one thing that the one thing that I really found was very beneficial was talking to them about yung decision-making process ko. Ito anak yung kunwari, yung kinikwento ko na meron kaming toy store sa mga bazaars dati. Tinuturuan ko na si Bethany noon. Okay, ito yung mga options natin, itong ganitong toy, ito tapos ito yung mga possible suppliers natin. Pipili tayo kung saan tayong supplier na maganda yung mamura yung pagbili natin sa kanila para we can maximize the profit on it. So, tinuturuan ko na siya kung paano yun, di ba? And sa akin, how do you compare it to learning just the theories, di ba? Compared to actually learning it in real life.
That's true.
And doing it, no?
Yes.
At saka the whole experience of it, alam mo, wala pa kaming sasakyan noon. So, may dala-dala kaming stocks ni Bethany. Malalaking plastic galing sa Divisoria, yun ang supplier ko. Magpo-commute kami. Hindi ba? So, even that one is like, syempre, pinikwento ko sa kanya, okay, well, itong, di ba mga van, yung Divisoria may van going to Sukat. Because I think we can already just pay for the whole, yung 4 na pasahero sa likod. Para babayaran ko na yung 4 na yun para mailagay ko na lahat ng stocks natin. Papayag naman, of course, yung mga drivers kasi sanay naman sila di ba? So even that was a lesson for her. Diskarte yun eh.
Tama. Solusyon yun is problem solving.
Instead
of hiring a whole jeep,
di ba?
Yung pay for the extra space that's left, mabibilis din yung andar.
Sabi ko, komportable pa tayo dyan. Komportable pa tayo dyan, 2 lang tayo. So, walang problema, kaya na natin yan. So, pag namimili kami, sakto lang kung ano lang yung kaya naming bitbitin at saka yung kaya naming ipagkasya doon.
Tama.
Ganun ginagawa namin. Daming lessons that they can learn from it.
Totoo yan. I guess ang nahirapan din siguro tayo during the pandemic is there was an influx of families who never intended to homeschool. So they have not researched, they don't have any knowledge of what homeschooling can offer. So when they came in, they were just worried about how will their kids learn English, math, science. Di ba? Kasi yun lang din yung nasa isip nila.
Talaga. Di naman nila alam, napilitan lang naman.
Yes. Napilitan talaga. Kaya marami ding parents na parang naiyak dahil kasi nga they brought home the school. So
and then working from home parang hirap
hirap
ng pinagdaanan natin lahat.
Yes, totoo yan. Kami rin actually, pero halos yung pandemic, I'm just curious, bumitaw ka ba sa homeschooling or did you change strategies or kasi syempre pandemic nasa loob lang ng bahay, considering what your children were going through and what you had to go through, did you shift your homeschooling methods?
Kasi sanay na nga na nasa bahay lang,
that's
diba?
right.
So walang, well, the only shift happened to me kasi, well, that time yung work ko, I was working as a life insurance agent, diba?
Yes,
so hindi na kami lumalabas ng bahay, but I was very happy about it. Sabi ko, yay! We can do this work na from home. Zoom na lang. Ganyan.
Oo nga,
Hindi na ako makikipag-appointment, pupunta doon, ang layo ng biyahe, ganyan.
There's a valid excuse to do it online.
At last, pwede na, ganito na tayo. So, in terms of, wala talaga naman shift, syempre. Kasi sanay na nga sila. But, the children, they were, in particular, my son, si Josh, he was very lonely during the pandemic. Yun yung experience niya. Kasi nga, he likes to meet his friends. He's a very friendly boy. And so, sa kanya yun, loss yun. Pa naman yun, sanay pa naman siya na nakikipaglaro siya sa mga kaibigan niya sa labas ng bahay. Araw-araw may schedule. So we will let him. Maglalaro siya sa kalye with the other boys in the kalye.
Nakakatuwa naman.
Tapos, so nung pandemic, bawal lumabas ang bata, wala siya ng playmates. Tapos, hindi na rin kami dun sa remember I shared with you, I enrolled them sa musical theater. So, nawala din yun. So, kay si Gabby, nakapag-adjust naman siya agad kasi, they just shifted online. Pero si Josh, ano siya, frustrated, lonely, So, I tried to arrange some, pwede bang
Meetups.
magawa. Oo, online. Pero,
Ang hirap, no? It didn't work.
Hindi,
My
needs
boys
the
then,
activities.
yes. My boys then, it didn't work na online except for the eldest. But for my other two, for example, si Judah, I enrolled him for a Lego robotics class. Dumarating yung time na he'd ask me, pwede bang I don't attend the class? I'll just do the work. And then send it through to my, kahit na nakikita naman niya yung ibang mga kids, kasi it's really different. Kasi pag class and online, syempre nakafocus ka sa class, di naman kayo nagkikwentuhan doon, di ba?
Correct.
Kasi if they chat, nadidistract sila dun sa tinuturo o sa lesson. Now my question is, Dale, I want to talk din kasi to the fathers. How do they figure in homeschooling? What is their role? So I want to know what Dale's role was in your entire journey.
I would say, yung pinaka-importante yung role niya, na siya yung nagtatrabaho para sa amin. That's the thing that enabled me na to stay at home and teach the children. And,
importante yan.
diba? The financial support.
The support, yes.
The financial support. And then, iniintindi niya ako pagka alam ko na gusto ko mag-break. So, walang question yan sa kanya. Hanggang ngayon, pag sinabi ko, I need a break, can I go out on my own? So, support tayo. And then, of course,
he looks after the kids.
Oo, syempre. So, pag ginagawa ko lang naman yun pagka nandyan siya, na sasabihin ko, iwan ko muna. Iwan ko muna kayo. Ako muna lalabas. So, ayun.
So, Michelle, I don't really want to juice you too much because I really want people to come and really listen to your story in full. So, I just want to ask one last question. If you were to go back, if you were to look back at your journey, what is the one thing that you wish you could have done better?
I have this one major thing. Kasi I think isa sa mga hindi ko talaga nagawa because nakatutok talaga ako sa mga bata. Was hindi ko masyadong inalagaan yung na magkurenta rin ako ng sarili kong income and savings ko. Yun yung one thing.
Okay.
So, naisip ko, although lagi naman ako nagtatrabaho, diba? Pero hindi naman siya like, syempre I can't go at it na
yes, that's
na full time, right? Kasi nga nagtuturo pa ako sa mga bata. Parang ngayon iniisip ko siya, sana I could have thought about it better or planned it better para meron pa rin akong na-set up na sarili kong business while I was teaching the kids. Para yung, sana naisip ko yung hindi ko kasi naisip, alam mo, May, ito yun, hindi ko naisip na ako may future.
Yes.
Diba? Nakatutok ako sa future ng mga anak ko.
Yes, I
Nakalimutan
understand.
ko.
I so understand. Yes, that's true. I'm
may
there.
future
I'm
ako.
there.
Ayun. Nakalimutan ko may future akong haharapin. Na, mag-grow up na sila, alis na sila, maiiwan kami ni Dale. So, what's going to happen to us? So, yun, that's one thing. Yun yung pwede kong maiwan na wisdom sa mga mothers who want to homeschool ngayon. Huwag nilang kalimutan, sila rin may future. Yun. So, ngayon, I'm working by the grace of God. I thank the Lord. Kaya, I'm really, buti na lang talaga binigay sa akin ni God tong 2 decades of homeschooling experience ko.
Yes.
Nakita ko. Kaya parang yun yung aking mission na gusto ko pa rin, ever since naman I've been this way, yung gusto kong tumulong sa mga magulang na maturuan nila yung mga anak nila sa bahay.
Yes,
Kasi yun yung
yes.
nakikita ko na napaka-importanting
Mm-mm.
gawin natin
Mm-mm.
ngayon kasi it's life-changing siya eh, di ba? Lalo sa mga anak natin.
Mm-mm.
Kung gusto talaga, eto na para na raw ako nagiging nationalistic pag sinabi ko to. Kung gusto talaga ng magulang na magbago yung kinabukasan talaga, even ng buong bayan,
Mm.
ah tutukan din nila yung mga anak nila para
Yes, that
lumaki
is
yung
true.
mga anak nila na maayos, marunong silang alagaan ng sarili nila at marunong din silang, meron silang love and concern para
Yes,
sa
that's true.
society, diba, na gagawin nila ang tama para maging mas maayos yung kinabukasan
Yes.
natin lahat.
Yes, that's true. Which brings to mind what you said in one of your posts na the output right now, kasi I just saw that Naomi is she president of the Rotary Club?
She's we call it the district Rotaract representative.
District,
So yung Rotaract kasi, that's the youth or young adult arm of Rotary International. Puro mga young adults na doon. From college until 30 ata. Hindi ko sure. So
okay.
this year, si Naomi is now the head of the
Yes.
whole, of the district.
The
So
district. Okay.
of the district. She's the head of that. So under
Yeah.
her, she has the executive committee and then she takes care of all the club presidents.
Yes. So nakita ko yun, and then I know that Naomi is working abroad, right?
No,
And these are
Bethany is the one
Bethany.
working
Yes,
abroad.
Bethany pala. I'm sorry. Bethany is working abroad. So makita natin, and then you also told us na they graduated summa cum laude.
Yes, Bethany was Magna cum laude and valedictorian. And then Naomi was the summa cum laude.
But this is the catch. This growth, this output has nothing to do with academics. So can you touch a little on that before we tell them about your event?
So, result siya ng diba? Good work naman nila in school, yung academics nila.
Yes.
Pero I would say na kasi syempre when they were in college, sila na yung nagmamanage ng sarili nila.
Yes.
Hindi ba? Sila na ngayon ang magde-decide kung gusto nila yon ma-reach o hindi. Of course, as a parent, I'm hopeful that they will do that, but never naman hindi ko siya inisip na magla-Latin honors yun. Hindi naman yun yung naging goal ko para sa kanila or whatever honor. Kung meron, thank you, Lord.
Yes, yes. Totoo
And then,
yan.
so syempre, unti-unti, while in college, nakita ng mga anak ko na, mukhang kaya kasi lagi nag-dean's list. Pero yung kumbaga yung nag-propel talaga sa kanila doon, na bakit sila nag-aral ng ganon, right? You have to ask them, bakit sila nag-aral ng ganon? Bakit sila nag-isip? Si Naomi, nung pumasok sa college yan, sabi niya, I don't care about Latin honors. I'm not gonna do it. Ganyan pa siya. Sabi niya. Tapos, nakailang semesters, sabi ko lang sa kanya, anak, look at your grades. It's so high and you're not even trying so hard. And what if you did? What if you
try
put
harder.
in more effort in
Yes.
studying? Sabi niya ganyan. Doon na siya nag-isip na, kasi ganyan lang ako, may sa kanila nagsasuggest lang ako what if you do this? So na siya nag-isip. Sabi niya, oo nga, mukhang kaya ko. And then, she became determined with that goal. Na sabi niya, okay, I'm gonna reach summa cum laude. Sabi. So that's her own decision. See, that's why sinasabi ko, hindi talaga siya sa academics It's her own decision to do that.
It's
and
great
so,
then.
She worked hard at it. There was a semester pa na sabi niya sa sarili niya, and she didn't even share this with me. Sabi niya lang sa sarili niya, this semester, I'm going to make all my grades 1. Lahat uno. And she was able to achieve that.
Game. Di
Ha?
ba? Parang naglalaro lang na, gusto ko lahat
Oo.
yan in a row.
Oo, ganyan siya. Oo, ganyan siya. Tapos na-achieve niya yun, di ba? So,
Oh.
what I'm saying is, paano yun nagagawa ng mga anak ko? Minsan ako rin namamangha. Pero ako yung nagturo. Pero what I can say is that it's really in the, yung pagturo ko rin sa kanila na, this is how you want to do things. Ito sana yung maging resulta ng buhay mo.
Yeah.
Mga ganyan. At nakuha ko yun, nagawa ko yun through years of, getting to know them, having conversations with them, listening to them, listening to their dreams, or supporting them pag meron silang mga pinoproblema, and giving them emotional support. I have this friend. She's a teacher at one of the good schools in BGC also. And she said to me, I thought she's my good friend, and I thought she would be the first one to discourage me from homeschooling. High school classmates kami. I thought she would be you know what she said to me? She said to me, I'm so happy you're doing that. Really? Sabi niya, you know what, in school, I can really tell which kids are being nurtured by their parents and which kids are just being brought up by the yayas. I can tell. And there's such a big difference among these kids. Sabi niya, pag ang bata kahit matalino, kung wala yan support ng pamilya, ng parents, kung walang emotional support, ganyan, ng parents, hindi masyadong magpo-flourish. Pero ang bata, average intelligence, but the parents are so supportive of the child. Hindi lang yung financial support or hindi lang yun, kundi emotional support. Oo, sa mga bata. Sabi niya, yun talaga ang galing ng resulta. So I took that to heart, what she said. And
I'm taking it to heart right now.
But you are, di ba? You're so supportive of your kids.
I am, yes.
So
Pero
sabi ko, I think that's the one thing that I did well for my children. That's why I keep saying I didn't pressure my kids na, although strict, rin ako ha, I'm also strict. I want them to do well pag nag-aaral kami, naintindihan nila and all that. Pero hindi ko sila, I'm not the kind of parent na kailangan na ito ang grade nyo.
May ganun,
Kailangan yung anak ko nasa honor roll, kailangan ganito, hindi. More on, I had dreams for them, for their future. At yun ang pinagpa-pray ko. And that's what I work towards.
Alam mo, yan ang yan ang common thing about yung merong successful kids that were homeschooled. Kasi si Ivy din. I learned so much in the way she communicated with her children. Kasi I saw it right before. Kasi boss ko yung si Bernard before. He was my boss. So nakita ko sila and I saw how she would speak to them. Hindi admonishing na there's no yelling, alam mo yon, and speaks wisdom din. Talagang katulad mo rin na parang the way you spoke to na you just plant the seed. Plant the seed, or you just encourage, you talk to the heart. Yon. You speak to the heart. So, thank you so much, Michelle. I wanna promote your event. So, why don't you tell those who are still those who are looking for solutions in their homeschooling approach and setups, yung nako-confuse pa, kahit bago o hindi, Michelle's talk is for you. Kasi there's always room to grow. So Michelle, why don't you tell them about your event?
So recently, I've been doing this since June pa. This is the intro. The title is Michelle's Homeschool Story Latin Honors. So This is really me, yun, yung medyo yung kinuwento ko sa'yo, paano ba namin na-achieve? Paano na-achieve ng mga anak ko? And paano ko ba sila tinuruan? So that na-achieve nila yon during college. Ang dami nila, yung sinabi mo kanina, meron silang mga real life achievements. Ang dami naman talaga. And so this is part of what I'm going to talk about. This is just an hour and a half to 2 hours na webinar. It's mostly a testimony of the way that I homeschooled the children. Surprisingly, the parents who have been attending this, there are more parents who are already homeschooling who are attending this than the newbies. But I thought I had designed this for the newbies, but apparently there are more homeschooling parents who are interested in it. Kasi the question talaga is, paano mag-graduate? Paano? So, ang dami palang gusto.
At saka, how did you go to high school muna? And how did you go to college? The transition,
Exactly. So, the next one will be on July 15.
Yeah,
July 15. So, that's a Saturday at 10 to 11:30 a.m. This one, because it's an intro, I'm just charging very little lang for this because I want a lot of parents to attend. It's only 200 for them to attend this. But then, if they want to learn more, natutuwa ako, yung isang parent sabi niya, paano ba lumevel up? Itong isa ko, this is para makapag-level up nga. So, this is in my brain-friendly homeschooling series, Understanding Your Learner, a brain-friendly homeschooling series. So, kasi ngayon, nag-aaral na nga rin ako. Nag-take up ako ng Master's in Psychology. And also, I used to work for a mental health center. And doon, for a bunch of psychologists. And while there, I learned a little bit about the brain and how akala ko kasi dati separate ang brain sa emotions. Hindi pala. They're connected. So, after that, I started learning on my own. And so, sabi ko, ang dami kong matutulong nito sa mga homeschoolers. So, I created this series of webinars. 4 siya. It will start every Friday to July 21, July 28, and then sa August, it's August 11, August 18. Yung 4 na yun, dapat nilang i-register.
So series siya.
Series siya.
Yeah. It's a series that belongs to one.
Yes, although pwede naman siyang standalone. So meron akong pricing for the standalone. But then of course, if you just do the whole series, the pricing is better. It's a lot less. And
they get more. They benefit more.
They get more. So
kasi they see the whole picture.
July 21 is preparing hearts and minds for homeschooling. July 28, it's understanding the brain as it relates to children's behavior. Along with this, it's also understanding yourself talaga. Kasi the first thing, kaya ang tinuturuan ko parents. Kasi ang parents ang key eh. The first thing is yung maintindihan mo yung sarili mo muna.
Yes.
And then, paano mo ito marerelate sa mga anak mo yung behavior nila. And then sa August 11 and 18 will be the brain-friendly strategies for teaching. Teaching and learning. My partner here, May, I would like to mention and thank Adventure for partnering with me in producing these webinars. So I hope that your audience will attend.
Yes, I hope so.
Kasi the parents will learn a lot, I'm sure, and will help. It's not like a method like katulad na sila Charlotte Mason or unschooling. It's not that. It's about more on probably how you parent your kids and some effective strategies for teaching. And yung maintindihan nila, paano rin ba nagle-learn ang mga bata?
Thank you so much for gracing our first episode.
Yay! Thank you.
God bless you on your webinar. And I hope that more parents will hear about it so that they will learn more and benefit more from the knowledge of someone who's already done it.
Thank you so much.